Coaster Templates Tutorial: Dielines, Masks, and Best Practices for Perfect Coaster Designs. In a previous video, we explored how to download the most popular standard coaster templates from coasterfactory.com. Now let's continue and learn how to make the most of these templates.
First, let's unzip the provided package and take a closer look. In the unzipped folder, you'll find several subfolders, offering various options to suit your preferences and the software you have available. There is a folder that contains EPS files. Another folder contains Adobe Illustrator files, and a folder with PDFs that can be used to quickly preview the templates. Here you can see the 3.5-inch circle template, the 3.5-inch square template, the 4-inch circle template, and the 4-inch square template. All of the templates are set up the same way, whether EPS or Illustrator. Let's select one and examine it thoroughly. When opening, you may be prompted to update from legacy text. Go ahead and click Update. Here on our artboard, we see the Dielines and mask. These are on a non-printing layer, which we will talk more about in a moment. This solid or continuous cyan line is where the coaster will be trimmed. Any artwork that extends beyond this line is called bleed. The reason for bleed is to avoid a sliver of white unprinted coaster board from showing at the edge of the coaster due to slight variations during the die cutting process. These variations fall within the standard tolerance accepted across the industry. The dashed line represents the safe area. It is recommended that all critical content, such as logos, text, and graphics, remain within these dashed lines. Borders and background images may extend beyond this dashed line. A common misconception is that all text must remain clear of this line to avoid being cut off. In fact, text and graphics may cross this line to a certain extent. Text is unlikely to be trimmed unless it is placed very close to the solid trim line. The purpose of the safe area is to help align your artwork in an optically pleasing position, and most importantly, to keep borders visually centered, even in the rare event of slight shifts during the trimming process. Next, we come to the mask. The mask may be difficult to see until artwork is placed behind it. This provides the designer with a clear visual representation of the bleed. If the artwork includes a background image or color that extends to the trim, it must also extend or bleed 1/8 inch beyond the trim. The mask helps ensure the bleed is properly set while also reducing visual clutter. Let's now shift our focus to the Layers panel. There are two layers, one named Die and Safe Area, and another named Content. All artwork must be placed on the Content layer. The italics on Die and Safe Area indicate that it is a non-printing layer, meaning any graphics or text placed on it will not be printed. When the template is first opened, the top layer is set as the active layer. Before importing your artwork, ensure that the Content layer is activated. If you attempt to paste graphics onto the wrong layer, a prompt will notify you that you are trying to paste onto a locked layer and ask if you would like to unlock it. You should cancel this operation and retry after activating the Content layer. A common mistake is placing artwork on this layer, saving the file as a PDF, and submitting it for print. This results in no image appearing, and if fonts and links are not included, the artwork cannot be recovered and will need to be resubmitted. If you are designing your coaster directly with these templates, adding additional layers can help with organization. However, always ensure that the die layer remains as the top layer. By following these guidelines, you can ensure your coaster artwork is set up properly for production.
Please check our video library for more helpful tips on creating the perfect coasters for any purpose, whether it's for events, marketing, decor, or something else. Coaster Factory is your premier coaster manufacturer.